Hello friends, I hope you're doing well. In today's video, we are going to check out the new arrivals at Lowe's Garden Center, particularly for your shade garden. Yes, so in front of us, this is probably one of my favorite plants. This is Corbel or Heuchera. It is $8.98. This one is a Palace Purple. It will bloom spring and summer, and these plants in this video, friends, are for the shade garden. It will get 18 to 24 inches tall and 18 to 24 inches wide. It is non-hardy in zones 1 to 3. So if you live in zones 1 to 3, this will not come back for you. So all of the plants in this video will be perennials, meaning they will come back according to the zone. And friends, this is so pretty. Look at the dainty bloom on here. That's why it says it blooms spring and summer, because it blooms, but that's just the bloom. Normally with Corbel, you purchase them for the foliage, yes. But the blooms are great in your cut flower arrangements. They last pretty long. And here we have a little Leo Leopard Spain for $8.98. This will bloom in spring. It will get 2 feet tall and 1 feet wide. And it's non-hardy in zones 1 to 2. Very surprised about the measurement. It says 2 feet. So definitely this is a decent size perennial for your garden. And the blooms are so pretty. So as you can see here, friends, they're perennials for the shade garden that gives you beautiful blooms. Okay, shade garden is not just hosta and fun. Anyways, and then here we have this beautiful Saxifraga for $4.98. Hope I didn't mispronounce that. It will bloom in spring. And this is also cute for your containers if you want to make a shade container, because it will get 3 to 6 inches tall and 4 to 8 inches wide. And it's non-hardy from zone 1 and 2. Look at the dainty blooms on here. So as I said to you before, yes, they're flowers you can put in your shade garden, not just greenery. And here we have more of my favorites from Monrovia, Corbel, Heuchera. Look at the dainty blooms on there. And this is $15.98. This is the pink foamy bells. And it will get 12 to 15 inches tall and 18 to 24 inches wide. It blooms spring and summer, and it's hardy from -20 to -30 degrees. Friends, I love Corbel so much that I dedicated an entire garden spot just for Corbel Heuchera. I'll be sharing that with you soon, but they come in all different colors, and you purchase them for the foliage and the texture and the different colors. Definitely recommend Corbel or Heucheras for your shade garden. And here we have this beautiful silver heart Siberian bug gloss for $15.98. It's a full sun, partial sun. So this will complement your partial shade plants. It will get 6 to 12 inches tall and 12 to 24 inches wide. It's hardy from -20 to -30 degrees, and it blooms in spring. But these plants, you buy them more for the texture. You should feel that it's fuzzy, and it was so thick. And it just gave you some dainty blooms, which is pretty, and you could tuck them in your cut flower arrangement. And above here, one of my favorite perennials for the shade garden, Bleeding Heart. These are $12.98. They're upright perennial. They bloom in spring. They come in white, red, pink, but today it looks like they only have white at Lowe's. It's non-hardy from zones 1 to 2. And it will get 24 to 36 inches tall and 15 to 24 inches wide. It's a pretty decent size. It's not a shrub because it's not woody stem. It has more of a fleshy stem. But your Bleeding Heart friends, if you don't have one, pick up one of these beauties. Absolutely recommend them. And what was strange was that the tag shows pink, but the blooms are white. So at least you can see what color you're getting here. And the blooms are dangling, and they shape like heart shapes, obviously, as you can see there. I love Bleeding Hearts, one of my favorites. And friends, if you enjoyed my video so far, I do appreciate if you can click the like button and subscribe if you're not. If you're already subscribed, thank you. As always, truly appreciate your support. And over here is the most known shade plant, hosta, right? We all know hosta. Hosta, I don't know how many varieties there are out there, friends, but they come in all different type. Here is the Sunshine Glory hosta for $22.98 from Monrovia. And with hosta, make sure you put them in the shade. If not, they will get crispy looking in the sun. They're not friendly for the sun at all. And this one will get 10 to 12 inches tall and 43 to 47 inches wide. Wow. And hosta is a plant that keeps on giving. You divide it and you share with your friends, your neighbors, your co-workers, or you just make a ton of hosta garden beds, right? They're so pretty, but remember, for them to maintain their beautiful foliage, put them in the shade garden. And they come in all different sizes and textures, as you can see here. And then below here we have the Earth Angel hosta for $22.98. And friends, I think there's a rose called Earth Angel. I'm like, why does this sound so familiar? Anyway, so this one will get 24 to 36 inches tall and 36 to 48 inches wide. It is hardy from negative 30 degrees to negative 40 degrees. Look at the beauty, friends. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at the foliage, green, lush. Definitely a must for your shade gardens. And yes, they do bloom, and the blooms are really pretty. It's either you like it or you don't like it, but I love hosta blooms. They're really, really unique. And we also have Fern up here. But look at the beautiful colors. Once again, shade plants is not just greenery. They do bloom for you, as you can see here. Anyway, so I found this beautiful plant. This one is a raspberry splash for $15.98. And friends, it had this waxy texture to it, and the foliage is so beautiful. It will get 10 to 12 inches tall and 15 to 18 inches wide, and it's hardy down to negative 30 to negative 40 degrees. And it has this beautiful color on there, and as I said to you, the foliage was beautiful. Look at that. It's getting ready to bloom. It's beautiful raspberry color. And friends, in the shade garden is hydrangeas. Yes, they're not just full sun. You have hydrangeas that love the shade. This is one of them from Bloomstruck. It will get 3 to 4 feet tall and 4 to 5 feet wide. It's hardy down to negative 30 degrees, and it prefers morning sun to partial shade. So if you did not know, hydrangeas do enjoy shade also. They're not just sun plants. They do have those for the shade garden. So you could bring some color in your shade garden with hydrangeas. Yes. They also have some annuals tucked in between, but I just wanted to share you just perennials for your garden. And here we have more hosta from Monrovia. These are $7.98. And friends, you don't need to buy a lot of hosta. You buy one, and by the end of the season, you're going to get so many more plants. If you're looking to start a shade garden, do not go crazy buying a ton of hostas, okay? They will grow for you. They're easy to divide, and it's a plant that keep on giving. So keep that in mind. What I like to do with my shade garden is put different type of hosta there to give it different texture and different shades of green in between. So very soon I'll be doing a tour of my shade garden, and I'll show you what hostas I have in there. But anyway, so here we have more hostas in front of us, and I'm just going through to make sure I didn't miss any, because the foliage, they look so much alike, friends, but they're different. And then here we have a frozen margarita hosta. Oh my goodness, who thought of that name? This one will get 16 to 18 inches tall and 18 inches wide. It blooms in summer, and it's hardy down to negative 30 to negative 40 degrees. And here you can see the comparison with different texture and different colors of hosta. This one is the Tutti May hosta for $12.98. They have so many different creative names on these hosta. This one will get 12 to 18 inches tall and 12 to 18 inches wide. And as you can see, they're hardy down to negative 30 degrees. Yes. And here's this beautiful one, Drinking Gourd hosta for $12.98. And you could see the foliage on the tag is different from the foliage in person, so maybe it will probably change over time, but I thought this one was very unique. And it will get 16 inches tall and 24 inches wide. Here you go. See, it looks different from the tag. And here we are, friends, Columbine, beautiful. Yes, for your shade garden, beautiful, lots of colors. And these are from Monrovia for $12.98. This one is the pink Columbine. It will get 18 to 24 inches tall and wide. It blooms spring and summer. It's hardy from negative 30 to negative 20 degrees. I'm telling you, friends, I fell in love. I was just staring at the blooms. The blooms are so unique. They have them in pink, purple, and also yellow. Just look at that, friends. Absolutely gorgeous, right? Let me know what is your favorite shade plant for your shade garden. And then here we have Astilbe for $12.98. This one is the lilac from Monrovia. It will get 12 to 16 inches tall and wide. It blooms spring and summer and is hardy down to negative 20 to negative 30 degrees. And here it says it's dare resistant. And your Astilbe comes in all different colors. Alrighty, and here we have the silvery pink Astilbe from Monrovia also. So you just have to dig through here and see what you can find because everything is just mixed in. And we have the pink going on over there. Those are all Monrovia. And here, friends, we have the Lowe's brand. I think this is Lowe's brand. This is the Vision in Pink Astilbe for $8.98. It will bloom summer. It's an upright perennial. It will get 24 inches tall and 20 inches wide. It's non-hardy in zones 1 to 3. And I must say the plants at the garden centers, they're looking so lush and healthy now. So check out the garden centers and see what you need to pick up to add to your garden. And here I found the white Happy Spirit. I thought this was unique purchase. I rarely ever see white Astilbe. And once again, friends, I was just here digging through, making sure I don't miss anything to share with you guys. And it says it's dare resistant. Alrighty, and for Lowe's brand, we also have Corabel's Firefly for $8.98. It will bloom spring and summer. And remember, once again, the Corabel's, you purchased it just for the foliage, not really the blooms, even though the blooms are really great in cut flowers and they last pretty long in your floral arrangement. Look how pretty that is and dainty. And I'm just here looking through, making sure I find and share all the plants they have. And let's see what we have here. Wow, this is the Vision in Red Astilbe for $8.99. So we saw the white and here's the red. So pretty. And then you have the pink also. So we have the pink, the red, and the white. And here's the purple. Yeah, so they have 4 different colors in a still bee. So if you love a still bee or you want to add these to your shade garden, check out Lowe's Garden Centers. And here we have this beautiful habanero English daisy for $8.98. It blooms in spring. So it's already blooming, as you can see. It will get 6 inches tall and 6 inches wide. It's non-hardy from zones 1 to 3. So this is on the smaller end. And here we have more beautiful Columbine, and these are Lowe's brand. This is origami pink and white Columbine for $8.98. It says it will bloom in spring. And it will get 15 to 18 inches tall and 18 inches wide. It's non-hardy in zones 1 to 2. Oh, friends, look at the blooms, and they're so pretty. But here I want to share something with you. So this tag says the Columbine will bloom in spring, and this one says spring and summer, right? Do you see that? I was checking all of them, and you have, and then some say spring and summer, so keep your eyes out for that. And then here we have Fern. Yes, beautiful. Add texture to your shade garden. And this is $4.98. And I was looking to see if they have different types, and this was the only one I saw. But I'm sure later down in the season they will be getting more, because they always have all different types of fern for you to add to your shade garden. This will get 12 to 24 inches tall and wide. It's hardy down to -10 to -20 degrees, or non-hardy from zones 1 to 4. And these are also great in your containers, friends. You can make a beautiful shade garden container with Corabelle and Fern and Hosta. Those 3 combined make a beautiful shade garden container. And then they had this random plant here. I don't even know what it was. I was like trying to see what it was, but it was in the shade area. It says crap myrtle, strawberry. I don't know what it is. More than likely it's probably a shade plant. Anyways, but here we have a lot of ferns. These ferns are $60.98, and yes, they love the shade. Remember to keep them in the shade. These are non-hardy below 40 degrees, so keep that in mind wherever you're located. And do not put them in the sun, okay? Otherwise they will burn. The fern loves the shade. And here, friends, we have Vinca Vine for $3.40. They will get 6 inches tall and 24 inches wide. They are trilling, so they're really good for your container, or you can put them in your garden. I've seen people put them in their garden, but I probably would just make them in your containers, but that's up to you. And they're really cute. All right, friends, and they have some grass on this end. They're the Festina fescue grass for $3.98. You could tuck these in your containers also. And they will get 12 to 18 inches tall and wide, and they are non-hardy in zones 1 to 4. Anyway, friends, so they have a lot of these small grass you can put in your planters, but I just wanted to share with you the shade loving perennials you can add to your garden. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. And remember, shade plants is not just hosta or greenery. You have beautiful colors, as you can see in front of us here, to add some color and texture to your shade garden. Alrighty, so I'll see you in the next one, and you have yourself a wonderful day. Take care now. Cheers.